Let us begin. Welcome to the Salty Podcast.
Oh, he's coming.
The time is now.
Why am I in a
You have
suit?
waited this whole time for the time to be
We're
now.
not even a
and
minute
now is
in.
the
How
time
did you get me here?
for time to happen.
What the fuck?
The 421 is here.
Okay.
Greetings, everyone. How are we all doing?
Hi, I'm doing pretty good. How
I'm not talking to you.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah,
The
what is this?
audience.
Okay. Quit clipping. Jesus Christ. Hello, everybody. Welcome to
realize I was
421. I'm glad you joined us today for whatever that was. Today is a most auspicious day. A most auspicious day.
Yeah.
Because we are joined by the entire Salty crew.
Yay!
Again. Wow.
Fanfare.
We're here.
Flowers and puppies.
Kazoo sounds.
No.
I can't make those. I don't know.
Next week.
Next. Oh, fuck you. I'm sorry. Blur that out.
Oh, why? He did it like 4 times.
Yeah, this week we're joined by the whole Salty crew. Just a few days prior to the, I don't know, least important holiday in the calendar.
Excuse me, bitch.
Let's not talk about how awful it is.
Politically, I agree.
I get to grub down and not go to work. I'm happy.
Yes, consumption day. Yes.
I mean, I have to
Put on
work
a
at 4
plate.
a.m. the next day, so the turkey's going to do my job for me, essentially.
Tryptophan, that'll put you right to sleep.
Hope it was
Exactly.
25 pounds. Spend that money. Yes, eat, consume. Sorry.
Buy the turkey. The turkey is important to your whole life.
You don't have turkey.
You can't have a Thanksgiving identity without a turkey.
Success escapes you.
Your podcast has been commandeered.
Yeah, I was
Jack's taking over, baby.
this is the 422. This is no longer the 421. Welcome to the 422.
This is not a
hope
canon episode.
This is the Thanksgiving special. We'll just put that in instead of the episode number.
I just wanted to do something a little different instead of just talking. But it's fine.
And now
No,
we're
it's great.
non-canonical. So see what you've wrought.
Oh, cool. So we could do like whatever we want here, and there's no real consequences in the real life.
No, wait a second.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. All right, let me think. What is the most offensive thing I could say that I absolutely
Hey, Dice,
don't?
that is the next
Specifically-
good part.
Specifically about Thanksgiving, though.
Specifically about Thanksgiving. It's a terrible holiday wrought by colonialism.
I mean, realistically, like
That's what it is.
It's kind of like that we have this discourse because, like, normally you'd be like, "Oh, you're gonna talk about how nice it is to have family over and eat a bunch of food." Jack's like, it's based on the backs of fucking civilizations before us. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just
you're
saying.
right.
Like, it was dressed
Nobody
up
has
with all
said
the family
anything
stuff.
wrong yet.
Yeah.
I'm very nervous.
Yeah,
about
I'm like, I
where
feel like
this is going.
because
Like, if I
my
see-
story's going to be about good food and definitely not on the backs of.
See, this is we just addressed this right now,
See, this
right
is
here
the-
and now,
the-
for
this
God
is-
and everyone.
This is
You
the
know,
variety
and now we
of
can
this
move
thing.
on to the food because
Just
that
ripping
is
the Band-Aid off and then there's just cutting open the stitched up one.
yeah, you know, because you forgot a piece in there, so you got to dig it out because otherwise you're gonna die.
And pivot.
We can start over. Y'all just
no,
kept
we're
rolling
here.
with it, so I was just
We're
gonna.
here.
So there's a thing called editing, so we're fine.
We're here.
We're
Just saying.
We started.
I'm keeping the voices. This is the episode. This is episode 422. Or
You've done it.
The Thanksgiving
422.
special for the 422, not the 421.
You eat so much, you gain one. 422.
Yeah, that's it. We gained a pound.
So-
Ayy.
Okay, I do have a legit question though. Does anyone have anything they eat at Thanksgiving that's kind of weird to some people, like atypical?
I've never understood the appeal of cranberry sauce.
Really? So
Truthfully,
Like,
truthfully.
so like, have you ever had homemade, or you always had like the jellified, like canned version?
Mostly it's been the jellified when I have had it.
Putting that in my dictionary.
I would like.
Jellified.
Then, Jack, I would like to introduce you to my mother's homemade cranberry sauce.
Yeah, I'm all about trying some. I've never. The only times I've had it has been the canned stuff, and it never really did anything for me. I was like in the middle of my savory ass like stuffing and gravy, and then I would be like, "But this does not fit."
That is my only problem with cranberry sauce. I like it, but I don't know what it goes with. I end up just
Yeah.
like eating a spoonful of it by itself.
Yeah, and
I'm happy
and
with that.
No.
And I'm very
But,
much a
like-
person who does not mix sweet and salty unless it's a very specific thing like salted caramel or like chocolate pretzels,
Those
maybe.
sea salt
I'm
chocolate
getting-
caramel things from Aldi's.
I'm getting the feeling that Xander and Jane are with me on this. That sweet and savory things go together very well.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Sure.
Oh yeah, like you mix some of that like. I don't know
In
if
what
you've ever-
regard?
So like eating them at the same time. So like if you had like a piece of turkey or like a piece of stuffing and you ate it with like a piece of that jellified.
No, absolutely not.
cranberry
No,
sauce.
I don't like it.
Really?
The only
Oh.
thing I like I like cranberry juice in my Vegas bombs. That's
That's
it.
it.
What's
That's
I
it.
like cranberry
A
juice
Vegas
by
bomb?
Yeah,
itself.
what is a Vegas bomb?
It's
Oh.
vodka, cranberry juice, and Red Bull, Sprite. Some
Red Bull.
Red Bull.
That does sound
It
pretty
is
tasty.
the only vodka drink I like,
Sounds
and
like-
Big Joe loves them.
Sounds like a
Big
trash
Joe?
can.
Well, not
with
Big
train
Joe. I'm
wheels
sorry,
taken off.
Joey D.
Oh,
I
average
couldn't-
Joe.
Average guy Joe. Thank you. My apologies. But no, I'm not a fan of cranberry. I'm trying to think of like Mennonite foods we eat, but
So-
it's pretty typical of
Is-
a
yeah,
regular
is there anything,
Thanksgiving.
like-
You
Yeah.
don't have
Different?
stuffed haggis?
What?
What do you think a Mennonite is?
No, it's okay, it's okay. Mennonites don't come traditionally from Scotland. They came over from Germany during the Anabaptist movement.
I feel
See,
like
that
I'm-
was forced education. Do you see what I did there? I led with a statement that forced education.
Do you see how I?
Do
Well,
you see
mean,
how I
don't
should
know.
have been a teacher?
No. No.
We're gonna call you an idiot.
So
I'm just saying. He took the comment the way I was hoping it would go. But I knew that
education.
reaction was going to come. So thank you all for actually meeting expectations.
I mean,
and
turkey,
we have the
turkey,
joke.
ham, mashed potatoes, biscuits. I can't think of anything weird.
So there's two things that I like through the Thanksgivings I've gone to that my family make that are weird. Has anybody ever heard of pot pie noodles?
no. But that sounds like kind of similar to what my dad used to make when we were poor.
I have no idea what's in them. I know it's just really thick, like I don't
Egg
know,
noodles?
egg noodles type deal, and they get really mushy in this type of gravy stuff. My grandma Dice makes them on my dad's side, and every time I come to the holidays, she'll make it for me because I love it. And every time I've gone to Thanksgiving anywhere else, I've never seen it. And then my dad used to make this really dry stuffing, but it was full of like pastrami and different types of meats and sausages and things like that. So
okay.
instead of it being like spoonfuls of things, you just cut sections out and you could eat it. And it was really salty because of pastrami, but everything was cooked perfect and great. And that's another thing I never seen. I think he used to call it like grandpa stuffing or something.
oh my
like that.
god. Yeah, both of those sound
It
like
was-
things I need in my life.
Bro, it was.
That
it
sounds
was good.
delicious.
And the pot pie noodles, I want that recipe because.
Yeah.
So, Xander here.
Checking in. How are you all doing?
I don't think I eat anything strange, but if I gave you a list of things and something sounds out of place, would you like point it out? Because I think
Yeah, sure.
we're
that'd
pretty
be cool.
bland
We'll
white
shame you
folk.
for your awkward food choices. Go
Yeah.
for it.
Pretty bland white folk at my house, let me tell you. So of course,
Pretty
there's the turkey with the stuffing.
Yes.
There's ham.
Yes.
That's pretty.
We make gnocchi.
Gnocchi's really
Gnocchi.
good.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes,
like those
definitely.
are good.
I think that's different for Thanksgiving. I've never had
different, yeah.
gnocchis at mine.
I've
Typically we
noticed a
have
lot of
one.
people around. I think around our area, they do a lot of pasta with
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, and I never understood because my family always did that too. It was like stuffed shells,
We're-
like manicottis.
Yeah,
that
we're
kinda-
very heavily
man, yeah.
Italian
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
See,
You gotta have like one. It's usually different between households, but like it's usually one like pasta dish.
see, that would be the pot pie noodles for me then.
And see, for
I
me,
guess
that's
so,
the
yeah.
lasagna. We always have lasagna.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
It used to be lasagna when my aunt was alive.
Anyway,
She made a
What
bitchin'
else?
lasagna.
What else?
Yeah,
No,
sorry.
no
Never?
mashed potatoes,
Jane,
corn.
you don't have a Thanksgiving pasta?
No, I
No.
can't think of it. You-
No,
Well,
I
then
mean,
you're running through the list after him.
Oh. So
even
the
like macaroni
mashed
salad?
potatoes, corn, the cranberry sauce. It's either homemade or the gelatinous can, which
Gelatinous.
I love. I will take
the can is better than homemade.
I will take
I'm
like a
just saying.
third of an inch thick slice and just slap it on my plate, and I will save it for last. And I just
It's like a
eat it.
dessert.
Oh yeah. I love
Okay.
it.
And that's
I
it.
could see. I
And
could
then-
get behind
Again,
maybe
that's-
trying to like that.
Yeah, that's it. Because that's what I'd end up doing.
We
It was like they
often
used to
have-
put it like on my like turkey or something, and I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, my mom
or
will
something.
put
It
it.
was like that or the stuffing or something like that. It would be like package deal like on top of as like a garnish or something, and
Yeah.
it just, I would like literally scrape it off.
Yeah, my mom will eat it with her turkey. I guess the only other thing that we typically have would be like sweet potatoes and then marshmallows on top, and then you bake it so it gets nice.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
I
that-
never
brown
actually
sugar
had
too.
that.
Yeah,
I was at
we
my
do
f-
that too, actually.
I just went to a Friendsgiving for Dot at one of her bridesmaids' houses, and that was the first time I ever seen that. I didn't eat it because I don't like sweet potatoes, but it was the first time I've ever seen that.
I'm not a big fan of sweet potatoes, but when they make it at Thanksgiving, I usually get at least a little bite because it's
No.
pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I can't just eat a sweet potato. If you like fry them up into fries,
Well, it's like
just a
a
little bit of oil.
It's like a casserole kind of deal, and they
You're not
have
even that.
like sugared like
Oh, like brown sugar.
Typically
like
brown
brown
sugar.
sugar top with like
that
crusted
sounds-
pecans or something.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's pretty.
yes.
No,
pretty legit.
I don't.
You
I
might have
don't-
convinced me.
Nah,
That sounds delicious.
you can have my helping.
Grandma Jack does really good on that one.
My family always did it like separated because I've always heard of people taking the sweet potatoes and putting like the marshmallows on top. But over at my house, like my grandmother would make like just chopped like sweet potato, like yams. She'd call them like. And then she would make ambrosia on the side, which if you've ever had that,
Excuse
is
me?
like it's like the tiny
The nectar of
marshmallows
the
mixed
gods?
in with like whipped cream and like
get
little
it.
fruits like cherries and
Yeah, that's
pears
why
and
I
stuff.
was. That's,
It's all mixed together and it just becomes this like glop of marshmallows, and it is delicious.
I've never heard of it.
yeah, that sounds
Never
amazing.
heard of it. You
That's
said
the weird
ambrosia,
thing.
and we went in a completely.
Yeah, we were all like the food of
Oh,
the
it's
gods.
supposed
Speak
to be
more
named
of
after the
this.
nectar of the gods.
Hey, kid,
It made me think of.
give me the ambrosia.
Yeah.
Was it you, Chia, that I was in Walmart with, and I told you that,
Why?
and I was insisting that ambrosia was a color.
What?
And I was like, ambrosia's. I guess maybe it wasn't you. I was insisting to somebody that ambrosia was a color, and it was like a red. And I was so wrong because I pulled my phone. I was like, look, I'll show you. And I Googled it, and I was like, that's not red. That's dessert. And then
No, that was not me,
Oh.
but that's awesome.
That's
not red. That's dessert.
to defend myself, I walked right over to the produce section, and there's ambrosia apples. So in my head, I was like, "Oh, it's a color."
Red to apple. Yes, ambrosia.
It was bad. But you said ambrosia, and my mind broke, and I was like, "Oh,
Everybody had different things to think
Yeah,
about.
so I don't think there was anything really weird about to me. I should say.
No, there was really
a
nothing
lot of
weird
the
about
samey
that.
stuff that I've experienced. The ambrosia thing sounds.
Yeah.
I mean, and Dice's too.
All right, time to grill Jane.
I'm
All
not.
right,
leaning, I'm not touching the
let's hear
table
what
at
you
all.
got to
I know
say.
you're not touching the table, but you're probably giving the Doppler effect onto the mid-side
Oh,
mic
yeah,
by
probably.
rocking back
Sorry.
and forth horizontally.
I didn't think about that.
That's okay.
I've been trying to stay off the table because I see that bopping around all the time from you guys, and I'm worried that it's going to be a lot of mic
I've
noise.
kept my hands firmly.
It's bobbing.
Jane,
what's a typical
Wrap
Mennonite
your food.
Thanksgiving?"
No, I mean it's all the
Run through
same.
run
What?
through some stuff, some food.
Okay, great. That's what I was doing
Yeah.
before you interrupted
Well,
me.
I just wanted
but
to
now
make
you
sure,
have the host's
know.
permission.
Yeah.
Shit, you're right. My bad. I mean, it's all the same stuff you guys have been talking. Like normally, turkey, mashed taters, corn, biscuits, gravy, ham.
That was
That's
weird.
pretty much it.
much
That's
it.
it.
Yeah.
Never had
Like
that.
we don't.
I mean, I never heard of that one dish, but
Oh, yeah?
yeah, that's a new one.
Horse.
How do you spell that?
No, I've never had horse.
Don't.
We don't do anything weird for Thanksgiving, but my close family, what's that called? Like not my extended family.
Immediate.
Immediate
Immediate
family, thank
family.
you. We on Christmas we always do like the make your own Chef Boyardee pizzas in the morning for Christmas.
Oh, that's cool.
Dude,
That's adorable.
that was like one of my favorite things to eat growing up.
That's
Yeah, right.
cool.
Yeah.
It was like this. We would normally make 2 of them. We just have big pizzas, and then we'd eat them, and it would be like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And we would open the presents for us, and then we would go over to my grandma's and have second.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It was lunch, but we had already had pizza for breakfast, so it felt like dinner.
Yeah.
And having dinner at like 2 p.m. is really strange.
I had to. So both sides of my family's grandparents are still alive, so I always had 3 essential Christmases. I had my house, and then I had my grandparents, and I was the firstborn on both sides.
Yeah.
So there was a time where I was young, and I just got all the love.
Yeah.
And it was right around. The only thing that sucked is it was right around my birthday, so it was just like,
Yep.
this is your birthday and your
That's-
Christmas
yeah.
gift, and I'm like,
That always
okay.
That's always unfortunate.
That's what I hate about Thanksgiving. I was saying it earlier. I never got to do anything on my birthday because it always fell for Thanksgiving. Everyone's like, "Oh no, we're going home."
Mallo's
Bye.
Speaking of
kind of
that,
always been
fun
in the same
fact, it's Jane's birthday.
Don't yell into the mic, you
I
fucker.
love when Jane's
Oh.
birthday is here. I
Have
love
fun with
it.
that clipping.
Oh, I
yeah,
know, it's
that's
gonna be
gonna be
great.
some intense.
Oh, shut up! I could do it.
Yeah,
Dice high.
27. Pew, pew.
Oh, that feels weird to be able to do that in reverse. Hi, Dice. How's it going?
He's 27. Woo!
Divisible by 9.
Let us know if you
Is
want to
it?
hear fun stories
Yes,
about
it
him.
is.
He won't let us do
My
it today.
I don't.
Fun fact: for my birthday, I want you all to know this educational fact.
Okay.
Oh.
More
If you
education. I'm apparently all
if
about
you-
that today. Let's
That's
go.
absolutely. Let's go. If you want to know if a number is divisible by 9, you add up all the numbers in that number, And if that's divisible by 9, then it works.
You're full of horse shit. I already knew that.
For
To
example,
find out if a number is divisible by 9.
For example, the number 81 is 8 plus 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 is divisible by 9. Therefore, 81 is divisible by 9.
So
Guys,
to-
it's
to
all
find-
you can do it.
nines.
You
Just
can
to
do
find
it
out
with,
if a number is divisible by 9, find out if it's divisible by 9. What?
Yeah, it makes it easier though. You add up all the numbers in it, and then it's an easier. So like
Also,
100.
if you don't know 81 is divisible by 9,
100.
you're dumb.
Hey, is 126 divisible by 9?
Yes,
Why?
because I just did what you told me to do in my
Yeah.
head.
What? Well, then do the math. What is it? Multiply right now. Go. What was it?
You add it.
One,
You
two,
don't
six is
multiply.
nine.
You added 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 6 is 9.
This is the
So
worst.
what you're
This
telling me is that
education.
100.
All right. This
It's
is
his birthday.
Wait,
Just
wait,
act surprised.
No, fuck this.
Wait a second. You're telling me
Podcast over.
111,111,000.
Yes.
111 is divisible by 9.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's fucking
Do it in your
insane.
fucking phone.
No,
Like-
I'm taking your word for it because you're a good human being and I like the nines.
I hate
okay?
this. Can we go back to talking about holidays or some shit?
No, this is hilarious.
I mean, I
the center of
appreciate
attention.
What you were doing. You did a good job. Why you
A good job of what?
Making
educating-
content.
Educating.
Teaching.
I'm apparently a
says.
teacher. You know what it
Jesus
is?
Christ.
You know what it is?
What? What is it, Jack?
Mullen finally showed me Dead Poets Society.
I've never seen it. Sorry.
what?
I don't watch.
What is
I'm a
that?
Mennonite.
I can't say
We don't
anything. I
watch
didn't see it
movies.
until a couple days ago. It is. I would. This is my personal opinion, obviously, because I'm saying it and I'm a person.
Hot take review by Jack.
It is. I would classify it as like. Do you ever see art that you would consider like mandatory viewing for like human to understand human nature?
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going for? Like
Yeah.
something that
Yeah.
moved you so profoundly that you were like, if people saw this and like they would have a much better idea of how to be a person.
Sure.
Sure.
That movie encapsulates that so well in a way I never thought was possible. And now I'm like probably like many other people who were inspired by said movie when it came out in 1980 whatever. You know, I'm just now getting on there. So I'm just now catching up on that. But I think that's probably why I've been so
Was that Robin Williams?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I know which one you're talking about.
That was a hot take
And
review.
the main doctor and the main doctor from House. He was really young.
Yeah. that
Hugh
guy.
Laurie.
Hugh.
Not Hugh Laurie. Not the Doctor House. The doctor from House. It was like his close friend.
Oh, the guy who always
yeah.
came in and was
To
like.
be fair, that
House.
was a loaded statement.
Yeah.
The doctor from House. House.
I think
I
he
tried to make a distinction because I,
I know,
figure House
I
is
know,
enough
I
of his
know.
own entity. I would just say House.
Wasn't his best friend a lawyer, like the lawyer of the hospital though, and not a doctor?
Was he?
The one that he was always in the white lab coat and
yeah, and they were psychics.
Oh no, yeah, he did.
That's Dexter.
And pivot.
No, I don't know.
That's a.
I don't know what's going on.
Hey, birthday boy, kick us with a tasty jam.
I can't remember what it was.
Oh boy, okay.
I'm sorry. Fuck you. How about that?
Hey Xander, kick us with a tasty jam.
I would like to say I've been hitting some Eurobeat music lately. A popular meme one would be Deja Vu
Yeah,
from is it a movie or an anime series, Initial D?
Initial D is an anime series.
Yeah.
It's a series. Okay.
That's like a
I've never
classic
seen
anime.
it, but I know
I think
of
you
it.
can still catch it on Toonami Aftermath.
Yeah,
They're
that is
like pizza delivery twinks or something. I don't know. But,
It is like it's the quintessential like
He can say
driving anime.
that's how like me and my friends on Discord describe things. We'll be like,
What kind? Describe something. All right. What kind
but,
of twinks are involved with this?
are they pizza delivery or but what was it? Gas
Oh, that's a
from
good one.
Initial D by we added it to the list and I can't remember who it is. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we should have the Spotify link actually down in the description of this video. If you want to hear some of these tasty jams, be sure you follow.
I do believe that
Absolutely.
Yes.
Rashad EB and Caleb Hiles also did Gas on
yeah,
the
I think
YouTube
they
channel
might
if you want to check
have.
that out.
But the reason
I haven't
the
followed Caleb for a while.
reason I like that one is because my friends were playing League. I was watching the stream, and my one friend always plays Draven, and he was like, you know, I really got to get these kills. And I was like, I got a song for you. And I queued it up on the bot. And it was like, as soon as it started the chorus, he got like a double kill, triple kill. And he was like, I was like, he hit that gas. So like, it was kind of like a bardic inspiration moment
That's what I would classify
for
that
me.
as.
And I was like, go for it.
Look at you.
There you go.
If there was anyone on the planet that'd be able to actually harness the power of inspiration dice, it would be you, I'd think.
Why, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
You.
And also demoralization.
It's a
dice.
D4, but you're getting there.
I mean, that's words.
A D4 is bigger than your D2.
All right, pass the buck. Pick the next person to give their tasty jam, Xander.
No, I'm sad now. I can't give.
Let me get. You know what? To pass the buck, let me just. Okay. For those who are listening, I'm actually pulling a buck, not a deer, like an actual dollar, and we're gonna pass the
Make
buck.
sure you crinkle it so that people know. Like, yeah, there we go. There's some.
Stop
do it.
talking over it. You're
Do
fucking
it.
it up. Doing it
Do
again.
it right over the food.
Do it
Right over
again.
the food.
Yeah. Really sprinkle.
I know.
Don't touch it.
Scoop.
Stop it.
Yeah,
Scoop it.
Scoop it.
All right,
And then
passing the buck to Dice because
Okay.
That'll
I'm
invite
driving
the
him
Backstreet Boys in
bonkers
here.
with this whole skit that I've created just off the top of my head.
You just.
All right, so my tasty jam is a old throwback to when I believe a band was in its prime and in its best time ever. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear Jane mumbling under his breath or not.
I feel a derail coming.
But it's Thanks for the Venom by My Chemical Romance.
No, give me that dollar back.
Okay. I used to listen to it way back when I was definitely in my younger middle school emo phase type deal, but I loved My Chemical Romance pre-Black Parade, and that's all I'll say.
Boy, that's a specification.
That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. But
You're a human
feel like
being
it's
who's
not.
entitled to their opinion.
yeah, I am a human on the 422.
Oh, you're right. This isn't canon, so you're wrong anyways. It
But
doesn't- it's
every now and
Yeah,
again,
this
I,
isn't real.
every now and again, I like to do a little throwback jam and pick maybe not so much rap like I usually do, and not just pick all the Daddy Fat Snap songs. So, thanks for the Venom. Definitely listen to the whole Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge album if you haven't heard it, and especially if you are an MCR fan now, go listen to them when they were rocking. Here, we'll pass the dollar to Jane so you can have a voice.
My tasty jam is Pizza Alley by Aesop Rock. No, Aesop Rock released a new project, which it's been a while, and it's called The Spirit World Field Guide. And the first song, you know how like the first song on Midnight Marauders from Tribe Called Quest kind of sets up the album as like this story of the narrator coming in and essentially playing a part.
Yeah.
He does something similar in the very first song, and he's like, this is a guide to entering the spirit world, as well as a collection of some of my experiences from it. Even if certain sections you feel like do not apply to you, you should read it anyways to be equipped for any survival situation. And then it's like a 20-track album of just this collection from the spirit world field guide stories. There are three videos out for it already. The first one is The Gates, which is the introduction to the story. The second one is the one that I put. The second one is Pizza Alley, which is the one that's on the playlist now. I was like, oh my god, what is it? I can't remember what the video for the third one is, but it kind of like ties in at the end of the album the trilogy of songs that tell you the overall story. It's really good. Go listen to it. It's a very lyrical rapper who has a lot of different flows.
Very nice.
I listened to it
Oh,
in the
shit.
car today. It wasn't terrible.
Your speakers didn't do it justice. Your tweeters are all fucked up, man.
Please fix it because I can't
I'll
hear
fix your EQ in your car.
it. Cool, we'll do it, and then we'll fix the EQ.
Oh, look at this buck I've been given. This whole buck. I will touch it.
Daddy
tenderly
Whole Bucks.
As I speak about my tasty jam of the week. It is
Better than Daddy Bucks Whole.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. My pick is Take the Time to Show Some Love by Glacier. I don't exactly know how to pronounce that AE symbol, but yeah, it's vaporwave. Guess who?
Glacier?
Fuck yeah.
Glacier.
So here's the thing. Lately, in my musical tastes, I have been hanging out with my dad's side of the family more, and through that, I've been getting into a lot of like technical, like prog, guitar players. Like my dad really likes guys like Joe Satriani, Guthrie Govan.
Guthrie Govan's really
he's
good.
really
Really
Yngwie
good.
Malmsteen. Like he enjoys guitarists of such caliber. Like he really likes the time signatures and everything. But we've been kind of doing a cultural exchange, so to speak, because lately, now that I've like kind of had my own space in my house, so to speak, like I've been blasting a lot more like chill stuff that I know
Started
that like
blast.
I just started blasting the chill stuff. So I've been like listening to more like chill, not the weird vaporwave like how Floral Shop is, if you've ever heard that, but like actually chill even vaporwave. And Glacier is that 3 albums of just like like maybe a half hour long, maybe. They're really, really good. They're vibes.
We talked about that on the drive over.
Yeah, that was another point of discussion on length of albums.
Yeah, how it used to be an hour plus, and now the average album that comes out is 45 minutes or less.
Unless you're Tech 9.
Unless you're friggin' Tech 9.
You want to go back to records?
records? Yeah,
Where
I
a
mean,
song
I
was like,
guess.
you only got 2 minutes to do it.
I mean, like, I guess I'm speaking specifically.
There was a long point
think
where
I've had
we
an
were in high
hour-long
school and middle
album
school where
ever.
albums would come out and they
Really?
would last like an hour
Yeah,
long.
and it was like
Even the
10
most-
track minimum, sometimes like 8.
It was like 18 tracks minimum.
But a lot
like,
of them were, yeah, I remember.
That's because
It-
everybody
like-
was so excited to finally be able to fit more songs onto such
Yeah.
a compact piece of
I
equipment.
think it's demand.
That's fair.
now. It's all demand. It's we want to hear our people more. I want to hear more from Daddy Fat Snap, so he comes out with a song weekly. I want to hear more from this artist and that artist, so they drop LPs instead of whole album releases. And even when they do whole album releases, a lot of it, even what we were talking about, like some of them have skits which take up 2 of the 10 tracks. And they even at the end of a 3-minute song, maybe 45 seconds of it is a ending skit type deal.
Right.
So there's like a lot of pad time in the matter of those EPs that they drop, and then they just release singles to keep people happy and keep their name in people's mouths.
The first album that I thought of when we were talking about like long-term albums that like I kind of grew up with, my first thought was Man on the Moon by Kid Cudi, which clocks in at 59 minutes. I just looked up.
And even in this day, that's an extended album.
And there are no skits.
Oh, that's good.
It's just all straight fire.
Well, not straight fire. It's like straight chill fire. If you haven't listened to Man on the Moon, it's a really old Kid Cudi tape now. It's, oh my god, over a decade old, I think. But I remember putting that on my little iPod Shuffle that had 128 megabytes of space. It was like the only thing that could be on it.
All right, let's pass this buck and end this truck.
Huh, where's it going?
It's me, I'm last.
Here's
Back
your
to
butt.
Xander.
So,
What?
unlike every other podcast that I've been a part of, I actually had a Tasty Jam ready for this one. And mine is Love is a Bitch. I'm pretty sure it's by 2 Feet. And it is I've been trying to like branch out more from typically what I listen to. And I really like me some smooth jazz. And it is like an electronic smooth jazz track that just is very vibey. It's very much a mood. And I highly recommend it especially if you're somebody who listens to music for the feeling more. It is definitely like a good track no matter how you enjoy music,
What
but
if I listen to Boston for more than a feeling?
that's out of my jurisdiction.
Cut.
Hey, wait, you laughed.
Oh.
I get it.
No, I get it. No,
Good choice.
I couldn't pass that one.
No, you're good. You're good. I mean, that's basically it.
I can attest it is vibing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that was the thing we were
When it-
listening to earlier,
That
it
that
vibes.
really
When
like
it-
smooth
when it-
guitar. Yeah.
It vibes.
When
yes.
it came on, I thought that was Chia's song. I was like, ooh, that's smooth.
I've always had a soft spot for smooth jazz. I just haven't found many songs that scratch the itch properly. What was the one that got
Mamma
me into
mia,
it?
Mamma Mia.
Miles Davis, Green and
Kinda
Blue,
Blue?
kind of blue, Green and Blue,
man.
something like that. Blue and Green.
I mean, Blue and Green is a song, I think, on Kinda Blue.
I think it Blue and Green is the song I'm thinking of. That was the one because truthfully, I had heard it plenty
It's
of times
smooth jazz.
before. Yeah, I heard it plenty of times before,
big
like
band.
the genre, but. L.A. Noir kind of really like got me hooked for some reason, just the
That's fair.
soundtrack, and I was like, man, I really like this. Like, it's got so much character, and then I've just been trying to look stuff up like that. So Mullen gave me that song. Thank you, Mullen.
Another educational moment.
Yes.
The reason Kinda Blue is like a quintessential Miles Davis album is because it was a quartet of highly praised musicians of their day. Miles Davis on trumpet, Bill Withers, I think was his name on piano, or Bill Evans. One of those two, John Coltrane on sax, and I can't remember who played bass. That's sad. Now I feel bad for that
Man, that
person.
was
I'm
a
gonna look it
Coltrane
up.
from
I'm
Gears of
sorry.
War
Hold on.
was
Now
on
I
bass?
need to
Oh my
educate. I need to
God.
educate myself. Hold on.
Look at all that juice.
Well, if we want to like go to Jazz real quick while he's educating himself before he educates us, we'll give him a take 2. It is his birthday.
Hey, give him credit. This is the history of jazz class knowledge coming through here.
Honestly,
Yeah. Well, okay.
do like me some good jazz.
There were 2 saxophonists.
Oh,
You lied. It wasn't even a quartet.
Wow, I'm so sorry.
Money wasted on those classes.
I'm just gonna fill in the blanks. John Coltrane and Cannonball Adderley on sax. Pianist Bill Evans and Wynton Kelly. I can't say I know much about Wynton Kelly. Bassist Paul Chambers, drummer Jimmy Cobb, and of course trumpeter Miles Davis.
I know Jimmy Cobb. Not like know him, but I've heard of him.
No, you know Jane Cobb. He's a cousin.
like
He's whatever that
Jimmy
song
Crack
is.
Corn.
I don't know the song.
Jimmy Crackhorn.
No, I always want to make fun of the Jane Cobb song, and I don't know it enough to make fun of it.
No.
Wow, way to go. Way to slide the Firefly tag into this podcast. I'm proud of you.
Those were some great talks we had today, wasn't it, my friends? Talking of the truth of Thanksgiving.
We spoke.
The things we actually enjoy about Thanksgiving. And the songs that we've enjoyed, along with other things that I have forgotten because this is quite the scenario we find ourselves in. However, if you have enjoyed today's channel, don't forget to leave us a like. And maybe comment and tell us what you think about Thanksgiving. Is it the abomination that I claimed it to be earlier?
I have that callback.
How about the music? Did you like that part? What do you eat
Am I being
for the
advertised
turkey
to right
day
now?
that has become to be known as Thanksgiving?
I'm here. Why is
Tell
there an
us all
advert
this and
playing?
more on our Facebook and such.
Oh God, I don't
Please,
know where I am anymore.
Stay salty.
Oh,
Stay hydrated.
I don't have any water.
Enjoy the voices in your ears of us. And remember, thank you for supporting the channel.
Thank
Happy
you.
holidays, you sons of bitches.
I love you.
That was stupid.